All right.
Hello, Hess. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, welcome back to some more Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Jeez. God damn it. Why am I doing this? I'm streaming at like 11 p.m. I'm starting my stream at this time of night, but that's okay. Because I spent all day working on uni stuff. Forgive me, uni. For I have finished all your work and I still just want to make some progress in Ace Attorney Investigations. So, yeah, last time we finished the first part of this final case. This time I'm going to continue because I just want to continue. I'm not even going to say much. I hope the audio is working fine. I'll probably check, as usual. Could you please give it a rest already? Alright, Will Powers is here. Oh, that's nice. You're not here to cooperate with the investigation. I must ask you vacate the premises. But yeah, thanks for the follow, Hess. I think that was the username I saw. I didn't quite catch it. You know what I should do? Let's do this. Hold up. Hello. Let me actually check. Manager. There we go. Activity feed. Hoss. Sorry, my bad. Thanks for the follow, Hoss. Welcome to the stream. A giant... Secretly raise a giant monster? What do you mean, raise? I'm like, we were keeping it at the film, what? Mind if we butt in? Oh yeah. Hey Lang, what's up? Ah, Miss Edgeworth. John. Oh, you all come here to search for what to do? We're searching for a criminal, not a monster. Langzy says. The darkness inside a criminal's heart can be likened to a monster. But, well, when it comes to killing people, criminals aren't much different from monsters. Agent Lang, this is a problem. I can't get lead monsters inside the crime scene. These are all key figures in the case. I'd like them to be here when the investigation resumes. Agent Lang, regarding what you said about resuming the investigation, where do you intend to start? We'll start by reviewing the case. Today, the body of President Huang was found here at the film lot. The president's whereabouts 2 nights ago are still they didn't know. It seems he snuck out from the eyes of the bodyguards and ventured outside. If I mess up my lines, that's okay. If I mess up reading, I mean I always do, but I'm also quite tired. Perhaps it's late. I don't normally stream at this time. And that night, he was last seen alive. Right. When he met with you, Judge Courtney, on the roof of the Grand Tower. So, why did you meet the president? That, I cannot say. You can't tell us, even under suspicion of murder. Can't say, why not? Miss Courtney, if you don't say anything, you'll only be more suspicious. Ha! She must have a reason to clam up. I think you're somehow involved in the president's assassination. The president's body was only discovered today. That still leaves a blank of 1 whole day after Judge Courtney met with him on the counter court. Don't be so impatient. We're going to fill in that blank right here, right now. The evening on that blank day in question is what's important. What happened here last night? So why didn't you tell us, John Marsh? Me? Yes, you were here. We know you were here last night. Oh no. God, Courtney. She can't catch a break, can she? Here we go. Let's take this working out fine. Should be okay. Between that little Missy's testimony and the footprints we found, we can easily prove it. John, you were rehearsing here last night, right? You were spying on me? I'm sorry. I just came to check up on things. You really shouldn't be staying up so late, you know. Mind your own business! John Marsh, that young lady was worried about you. You will not speak to her like that. Sorry. Is it just me, or does Miss Courtney's personality seem kind of different? She seems to be as strict with her own son as well as she was with who violate the law. Are you listening to me? And earlier as well. You should always bear that in mind, no matter the occasion. Can we get on with the investigation already? Ah, pardon me. For Judge Courtney to get carried away like that. This must be her motherly side. Agent Lang, do you suspect John? All I want is the truth. Why was the president killed? And I want to know who killed him. I'll do whatever it takes to find out. It seems the president was like family to him. John, would it be alright if we ask you a few questions? Sure. Oh wait, sure, it's fine. I got nothing to hide anyway. Good, okay. Right, we finished an investigation last, so it's all testimony. I wasn't feeling too great during yesterday's shoot, so I made a few bloopers. They're reshooting the scene today, so... Well, I decided to rehearse with a little on my own, that's all. I do it all the time. There wasn't anything out of the ordinary. You're rehearsing alone that late at night. John, when I called you last night, you told me you were at the hotel. You called him. About what time was that? I believe it was around 11 PM. I require him to call me every night. That's my rule whenever he stays away from home. The truth is, I was at the film lot that time. Okay. Oh my god, I'm just quoting Shorty. I think it's admirable he practiced on his own, even if he hid it from his mom. I'm sure she's simply worried. You know what could have happened to him, out alone so late at night. In reality, he did get caught up in yesterday's incident. But John said there wasn't anything out of the ordinary, right? I mean... Yes, but we're gonna have to present that fucking evidence because the game wants to hold our hand here. Now, where is it? Monster's footprint, right? I guess it's this, right? Yeah. There wasn't anything out of the ordinary. That's a lie, isn't it? We have evidence right here. Could that be? That's right. It's a video you recorded of your performance. I thought they were going to talk about the gaudy stuff, but no, they're talking about the footprints. The gaudy stuff is obvious. It's just the the camera stand holder crane thing. This is out of the ordinary. This is a monster's footprint. Oh wait, this is a monster's footprint. John, why did you conceal this video from us? No reason, really. Not so fast! I don't know. Okay. Hey, Pup! This is no joking matter. You had a reason to hide it, right? John Marsh, answer him clearly. But, Mom... Well... I didn't want to see anyone to see me rehearsing. Well, he is 13. In other words, you're embarrassed about others seeing you practice. Yeah, got a problem with that. You're saying that's why you hid the evidence. John! Quit nagging me, you've already busted me, what more do you want? Yeah, the footprint's there, I just practiced and headed home. How come you're all so fine with under those footprints? It's a monster, you know? A real live monster. Thought it was just a part of the set. Besides, there's a lot of other weird stuff around here too. He's suspicious, Chief. This kid's really suspicious. You're right. The smell of a scoop sticks to high heaven. Shut up. We're done talking. Cut the music off. When? We're not done here yet. What now? The monster's footprints weren't the only unusual things that happened last night. What else happened last night that was strange? Beneath them is exposed, they look like giant footprints. Body surrounded by pieces of concrete. Yellow stain on clothes. Touch the button to check the details. Okay. Combination lock on the front. Last night it likely fell from the studio roof. This. A monster's head fell from the roof of that building. Surely you must have known about that. I don't know anything about that. Is that true? I told you. I just practiced a bit and then went back. I don't know anything moves his head of falling like that. Don't you have evidence to show something? There certainly isn't any evidence of that. It's also possible that it fell after John had already gone back. And John really doesn't really want to talk about last night. Could he be hiding something after all? Wait up! Agent Lang. Hahaha, as I thought. Thank you, Mr. Prosecutor. This video backs up my logic. Huh? Is there something in the video that's related to the case? Yeah. Take a good hard look at the monster costume in the top left. It's open, yeah. The zip on its back is zipped up tightly. Zip on its back. Because it's open in the video. I noticed this already. Plain to see. In the video, the zip is clearly open. That's right, someone was inside. Mr. Powers, is the costume zipper usually? It's always zipped up tightly when it's not in use. Mr. Prosecutor, do you remember my logic from before? 2 nights ago, Courtney pushed the president. Yeah, okay. You're saying the body was hidden inside the costume? Yeah, that's right. Just Courtney. 2 nights ago, you pushed the president off the roof of the tower. You then hid the body in the monster costume. I did no such thing. Say what you want, but you're the only one who could have done it. That should have already been proven impossible. The film lot was locked at the time. Judge Courtney could have not have entered the place. And what if there was an accomplice? What? Alright, come on, Lang. When the president was pushed off the roof, John was waiting at the film lot. If John was an accomplice, the problem with the locks would be resolved. The 2 of them then hid the president's body inside that monster costume over there. You think this crime had such an elaborate plan? To take the life of a nation's president. An elaborate plan is to be expected, don't you think? John would never take part in such a crime. You're the one being suspected. Your words don't carry much weight. I wouldn't think those two had sufficient motive for something like this, though. Well, maybe they had a motive that we didn't know about. You're the last one to meet with the president, and you're still keeping the details secret. Don't you think it's only natural that you're being suspected? Judge Courtney, is there no way for you to tell us your secret? My apologies, I just cannot, no matter what. However, when the time I can talk about it comes, I will surely let you know. So, if you could please... Believe you? Is that what you wanted to say? That's what all criminals say. And you, pup. If you got an explanation, hurry it up and spit it out. I didn't do nothing, that's all I'm saying. Both mother and son won't talk. Still gonna defend him like this? It's true Judge Courtney's actions are a mystery. However, we still don't know whether or not that ties in with a motive for murder. Yeah, that's right. Their motive for murder can wait. But now, let's talk about the situation surrounding the crime. And the fact that these two are the only ones who could have done it. Alright. I need to remember these statements, because I think I skipped, like, I read them, but I kind of forgot. This language does seem to make sense. Indeed, if those two were accomplices, the crime certainly would have been possible. So it'd be useless to argue that point. Firstly, we should have Agent Lang explain his reasoning in more detail, yeah. Thanks for the hint on actually saying I need to press. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that much. In that case, why don't we try examining it, the inside of that costume? There might be some traces left inside. Mr. Powers, may we examine the inside of the costume? Sure, go ahead. But it might be kind of stinky. Sweat a lot in there. This is incredibly dirty. That's strange. We always make sure to clean it after using it so the sweat doesn't damage the costume. Isn't this just proof that someone beside you used this costume? I'd say the dirt is from the body probably got into the costume. The president's body did fall on top of the monster's footprint. That must be where the dirt came from. I'm gonna press this. I think I need to press present on this statement. Wouldn't that mean that dirt was transferred from the body? Isn't that obvious? How else would you say it got there? Dirt around the chest. Cannot overlook this fact. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Dirt got into the costume when the body was okay. Dirt got into the costume when the body was hidden inside it. Is that really the case? You have a problem with that? There's a fair amount of dirt inside the costume. Yeah, that is a lot of dirt. However, I would like you to focus on the state the body is in. It's lying on top of the dirt, and yet there's no dirt on the front of the body. If the body really was inside the costume, then it's strange that the front of the body isn't stained with more dirt. Ah, well then, how would you explain it? How did the dirt get inside the costume? From the video footage, it's very likely that someone was inside the costume. But who could it have been? Where have I seen this? What's the matter, Kay? I just feel like I remember seeing something that looked like this dirt somewhere before. But where was it? There were these bits of grey fragments mixed in with the dirt. Not here. Oh my god, is it the fucking gloves? Oh my god. Blaze, fucking hell. Oh my god. And what of it? We found an item belonging to a certain man that was covered in the same type of dirt. That is to say, these gloves. Those dirt stains certainly look the same, but tell me, just what exactly is this grey substance? What was it? It's not paint. It's concrete, right? This grey substance must be fragments of concrete. You mean the stuff that was scattered around the monster's footprints? Exactly. Meanwhile, who do these gloves with, which are stained with the same kind of dirt, belong to? Wait. Oh, it's still the same day, eh? It's only natural for the earth like that to get on the gloves. Then, maybe, yes, the true nature of the monster's footprints has been made clear. It's possible that these footprints were dug up by Blaze the Best himself. It's possible? It's possible, you say. Please do enlighten me. Why did he make the monster footprints? Thinking about it, the answer must be... he buried something. No, shit. He was digging something up. Ah! In that case, we should assume the opposite. He dug something up. It probably went something like this. Last night at this spot, there was something that Blaze needed to dig up. For that reason, he broke the lock on the back of the door and sneaked into the film. Using the hammer and the shovel, he set to work. Place the items he dug up into his bag before he could fill the holes. Ah, that's when John came to practice. Exactly. Had no choice but to hide himself in the Mozilla costume behind there. On the contrary, such proof does exist and can be seen in the video. Is it noticing the difference between the current film what and the one in John's video? Oh, the cement there. Oh, I see. I think it's this, right? Whatever this is. Take that! Ho ho! I have updated my evidence. This bag placed near the costume. There was an identical one in Blaze's garage. First, the dirt on the gloves. And now the bag. There is a connection. Hold up. Hold up, there's like a buzzing noise? Hold on. I think that's because my... Actually, you know what I think that is? That might be coming because my speaker's too soft. Does that make sense? Hold on, I'm checking my sound. Ow, I shouldn't have done that. Hold on. I'm just checking my stream. Sorry, my audio, I'm confused. Something's strange when I set my audio level to soft. I hear this like crackling noise coming from my stream, and it's from my mic as well. That's a little concerning to me. But it's like not there when the volume's up higher. Yeah, I think it's fine. You know what it probably is? It's probably the fans. Hold on. Let me turn that down and see if that's any better. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this, but... I don't think you can. It's fine when the audio's up high, so I'm not gonna question it. Sorry, I needed to just double check my audio for a bit there. And that's my proof blaze inside the costume. Ergo, the president's body could not have been hid inside it. Sorry, I'm still paranoid about my audio. That's all. Seems I was able to refute Agent Lang's reasoning. Someone needs to go investigate right now, pal. We need to know what's inside the bag. Yes, sir. Hold it. Y'all pipe down and listen. Y'all been saying whatever works best for y'all. And the noisy one returns. My museum, they're just some random hoes stuck up at their coat. I believe the true nature of these footprints has already been proven quite logically. Logic schmogic, I am buying it. Give me a sec. Yeah, no, I don't know. I really hope the audio's okay for this part. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check. I'll check afterwards. Say what you want. I know I saw what I saw, and I saw Mozilla. Mozilla, you say? You're referring to the Mozilla outside the thing. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I just needed to check. Oh my god, this is actually driving me insane. It might just be my phone speaker as well. All their meaningful talk grinds to a halt. Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything you can do? The monster's true identity. We don't have much choice. Let's see what we can do. Hold it! Regarding the true identity of that monster, I already know what it is. That's right. The video John recorded provided the hint I needed. I already know what Gordy is, brother. The monster. Here we are.
Take that!
Naturally, Gordy's true identity was... This camera's Crane! Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if that muted. You probably could hear me anyway. I'm still paranoid. I hate audio issues. It destroys me to no end. But there ain't no way Mr. Coles could mistake a camera carrying for Gordy. Objection! I wonder about that. Mr. Coles. Earlier, you said the prescription for your glasses didn't match your eyesight anymore, correct? Yes, lately it seems like my eyesight has suddenly gotten a lot worse. That's right. The silhouette was all I could make out. I remember what Miss Clifford said, and I quote, "Its skin was really scaly, almost like a reptile." Camera cranes didn't go flashes that didn't skin it. That is certainly true, at least in the case of this photo. However, last night it did have skin. That was not my intention, but since I've come this far, it's time to put an end to your nonsense. Indeed!
Take that!
As Mr. Cole stated in her early testimony earlier, it looked like it was going to rain last night. Well, it never actually rained. John still covered the camera crane with a rainproof sheet. Yep, that's it. You gotta be kidding me! Isn't that right, John? Not bad, old man. No, it's fucking obvious. Unfortunately, you don't need a bow for that, Edgeworth. Not again. It looks like my dream has shriveled up and died once again. Mentor! I really thought the boy was hiding something from me. Guess I had it all wrong. Now that we've figured out the true form of the monster, everyone seems refreshed. Actually, there's two people here who are totally bummed out. Agent Lang! Alright, pass the time. The report is in, sir. We've got the results of President Huang's autopsy. Good, show it to me. Contusions and bone fractures from across the body resulting in tremendous pressure. In other words, he was crushed to death. I thought as much. Yellowstoner's chest is currently under investigation, but it seems that gunpowder residue was found on his right hand. Okay. I understand. Since it has been found in his right hand, it's possible that the president fired a gun. A gun, huh? We didn't find any guns when investigators said. Unexplained gunpowder residue? I'll have to look over the autopsy report later. Now, Agent Lang, it seems we have our answer. Also, did we not get the autopsy, or was it just added to the crime scene notes? Was added to the crime scene notes. Okay. Gunpowder residue was found on his right hand. The yellow stain on his suit is currently being analyzed. Time of death, April 5, around 11 p.m. Cause of death, contusions and bone fractures from across the body, resulting in tremendous pressure. Okay, cool. Oh, can I get back? Thank you. Can I get back? Thank you. The president did not die from falling off the roof of the Grand Tower. Crushed by Mozilla's head. Can't deny it. Looks like your logic was right after all. Courtney should be cleared up, right? Yes, not only the cause of death, but the time of death proves her innocence as well. Judge Courtney met with the president 2 nights ago. However, according to the autopsy report, the time of death was around 11 p.m. last night. Huh. What's a relief? Isn't it a bit too early to be relieved? The president died after being crushed by the Mozilla's head. That I will admit. But the problem is, who was responsible for the falling head? Mozilla's head fell last night. And last night, the one who was at the film lot was... What are you saying? Surely you're not implying... That's right. You killed him, didn't you? John Marsh! Ah. That's a lot of sweat, dude. He also saw the footprints. Despite that, he still claims to know absolutely nothing about the incident.
Objection!
His footprint shaped hole had not been proven to be related to the case. Just because he saw the holes doesn't mean he was necessarily mean he was involved in the incident. Sure about that, take a look at the pup's face. Looks pretty shaken up to me. Looks like he hit the mark, but John doesn't want to talk about it. If it doesn't feel like talking, then I have an idea of my own. Let's check the tape. Agent Lang, what is your intention? The police have a device that lets you analyze the video footage up close and personal. It's called AI upscaling, bitch. Is it one of the 7? Mr. Analysis. Now we're talking. Would you please perform the video analysis for us? She wants me to do it. Who knows what kind of faults that Wolfmine will find in it. This isn't exactly my strong suit, but I suppose I have no choice. Are there any new clues in the video? Alright, I've forgotten how to do this. We haven't done this since like the 2nd chapter. Zoom. What the fuck? Why does it show him there when we zoom in? What? That's not how videos work. That's not how contrast works. Okay. Whatever.
Eureka!
Okay. This is... What's the matter? I want to see too. Hey, what's wrong? Show it to me. Prosecutor Edgeworth, I request you submit the evidence to the court. That's how videos work in Ace Attorney. Oh, I should swap the... Yeah. Please take a look at the top right corner. This person is... the president! Impossible! Huh? No way! Finally found it at last. The evidence that points to the true killer. You're wrong. That's not right. I didn't know anything about this. Also, hey Tashi. It is indeed how videos work in Ace Attorney. My god. Welcome to the stream. That's not gonna cut it. It's clear that you and the victim were together in the same place where his body was later found. John Marsh! There's no doubt you killed the president! No, this cannot be. This is really decisive evidence. Yeah, the press is right here. This right here. John, what are you hiding? John, please tell us the truth. The truth is, it's all my fault. John Marsh, what did you do? Missoula's head falling was all my fault. While I was setting up the equipment on the roof, I used the heater. After that, I went down to practice, but I forgot to turn it off. Then my mum called me, so I left the phone on. Came back to the lot after the phone call was over. Miss Helen had just fallen. And right next to it was the president, lying dead on the ground. How can that be? I see, there were indeed traces that something had caught fire on the rooftop. Just a small fire, so I was able to put it out by myself. So, the president's death was John's fault. But wouldn't this make an accident, sir? And then what did you do to the fallen head? I took it apart, brought it to the pieces up to the roof, put it back together. Hiding evidence. I didn't do it on purpose. I really just did forget to turn off the heater. When the legs broke, it would have tilted, huh? Would have fallen off. Safety away. Was it really just an accident? If that's the truth, then what was the president doing here? There's no one around when I was there. Indeed, the president's reason for coming here is still a huge mystery. It's true, gee. I have to listen to John's testimony very carefully. Okay. John, you are still young. You're not gonna be a little cold and anything, but you shouldn't have to resort to a heater. It's precisely because he is young. However, well, it can get a bit chilly. This is not a point we need to press. Hold it, old man. Is this really the right time to be having this argument? Yeah, it's completely right. But please mind your language. After that, I went down to practice, but I forgot to turn it off. Forgot to turn off the heater. You didn't check it before leaving the room. Should have focused on practicing. I forget to turn off the AC on the lights in this Edward's office. I'll jump off the ladder from his bookshelf. What? Some of those things had nothing to do with forgetfulness. John, please continue. Called me, so I left the film on. Panicked, eh? So I was rehearsing, all the cameras and mics were on. I talked here every last ride. So I was embarrassed that the conversation was the one we recorded. Right. In that phone call, you lied and you said you were at the hotel, right? Why didn't you tell your mum that you were rehearsing? If I told her that, she would have called the hotel and made them send a taxi over. Of course I would have. A child alone on the streets at that time of night. What sort of parent would allow that? I guess kids just don't understand how their parents feel. Right. His head that was on the roof had fallen.
Hold it.
It was about to fall. I don't know. I was focused on rehearsal. So we forgot to turn off the heater, which led to a fire on the roof. I would think that you would have at least heard something. Oh, I was wearing headphones, so... Headphones? Listening to the movie's soundtrack helps me get into the scene. Okay, well, respect that. I respect that. Full blast! And yet, you notice your mother's incoming call. I have my phone on vibrate, old man. That's how I noticed. Anyways, the head had fallen.
Hold it.
What was the state of the body? I didn't get a good look, because it was dark. That's fair. That's fair enough. Well, actually... Is that the only reason why he's gone so quiet? No, I don't think so. Should I press him more details? Yeah, press him further. Didn't get a good look? Then how did you know he was dead? That's... well... He's clearly shaken. He must be hiding something indeed. Wouldn't you normally call for help if you see someone collapse on the ground? Oh, but you did nothing of the sort. Is that so? Was he already dead? The guy was collapsed on the ground and right next to him was the fallen monster's head. I'm not stupid. It wasn't hard to imagine what happened. There's no way that he was dead. Right. You checked. Why would he hide that? There must be a reason. Oh, is the yellow liquid or whatever his fucking milk that he accidentally spilled? Aha! There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. We found it. His clothes were not spotless. Yellow milk. I mean, it can go off, right? Doesn't milk go yellow if it goes off? I'm pretty sure it's a powder, though, that we found on his thing, though, so it's not thing. Also, hey, BDP. How are you doing today? It's painfully obvious you're trying to desperately hide something from me. What are you going on about? I'm not hiding anything. You are hiding. Something about this yellow stain on the president's clothes. It's a stain, okay. Why did you leave it entirely out of your testimony? The fact that you made no mention of only so... yeah, ask more suspecting. That's because... Have you have convincing explanation? Oh god. Judge Courtney. Allow me to explain. Why are you... Yellow stain left on the president's chair is almost certainly lion lily pollen. When I met with the president on the roof of Grand Tower 2 nights ago, I brought him a bouquet of lion lilies. The lion lilies are beautiful flowers with golden petals. Huh. Some of the pollen from the lilies must have gotten on the president's suit. Huh, but... I didn't see any lilies in the security footage, though. They were simply obscured by the president's body. Oh, I can see that. That I cannot say. Hey, you're keeping way too many secrets. You won't tell us why you met with the president or the reason you brought him flowers. My apologies. However, I did give him the bouquet, that much is true. Well, when the president's body was discovered, we didn't find any flowers. I honestly don't know how that could be. Ha! Hey, Miss Judge. Oh, your answers have been too vague. You can't say this and you don't know that. Do you accept flimsy testimony like that in your trials? Hey, cut it out! John. I threw the flowers away. You threw them away? So what? There were flowers near the body when you found it? Yeah, that's right. Right on top of the president's body. Huh. So there were flowers there, but they were also crushed. Interesting. Huh. However, why did you go over your way to dispose of the flowers? No reason? So John's not going to tell us anything either. Jeez. I honestly can't tell if this is what well, there's obviously a mastermind. We've established that, but this almost feels accidental. But I mean, at the same time, it's the fucking president of a country. You wouldn't call that accidental. Mother and son, huh? Have a lot of secrets. That is not true. At the very least, I can tell you why John threw away those flowers. John, you saw me leaving the house with those flowers in hand, did you not? I get it. John saw the flowers and thought of his mum. Threw them away in order to protect Judge Courtney from being suspected. That's not true, you're wrong. That was his worst lie yet. Those flowers, huh? The bouquet must have reminded him of me. So the pup just happens to find the flowers from his mother's bouquet on top of the body. That's why he threw them away and kept silent about the body. That's a tidy little story if I've ever heard one. What's wrong with that? I suppose you prefer untidy, messy stories, Agent Mike. Don't tell me you've forgotten already, Missy. This pup confessed that he caused a monster's head to fall last night. Oh, that's true, but I almost feel like there's still a possibility that someone else placed the flammable cans there. It's true that their objection thinks, doesn't say anything. Objection leaves. I do not need to explain why I objected. However, there's someone far more suspicious. What did you say? John himself was kidnapped by that very person not so long ago. A refrigerated warehouse. That's right, pal. The refrigeration wasn't turned on, so it wasn't about to freeze to death. But if he hadn't yelled out for help, we would have never found him. Once the sleeping drugs were off, he was finally able to pull out for help. Sleeping drugs? If I recall correctly, when you were kidnapped. That's right! There was a bottle lying on the floor of the refrigerated warehouse. I think it was the same thing that was used on me not too long ago. The sleep stuff. ZZZ stuff. It's super powerful. Sleepy ZZZ. Okay. How about it, Agent Lang? John is clearly a victim. There's a mastermind at work behind the scenes with this guy. I don't know anything about the so-called mastermind. You say they were here last night? I still don't know for sure yet. Ha! It's not like to be so vague, Mr. Prosecutor. Indeed, I still don't have any evidence that ties the mastermind to this murder. Is there someone else? Is there anyone besides John who had the opportunity to murder the president? Shelley the killer? Blaze? That's it! As I thought. In the end, that pup is only... Isn't there one more suspect, Agent Lang? What's this? Didn't we prove it? Oh, didn't we prove it earlier? There's one more person here. Blaze the best. You're saying he's the one who did it? Last night, John was not alone. Blaze the best was here too. Shouldn't we consider to be a new suspect? Blaze the best. Killed the president. It's entirely possible. Blaze the best. It can't be. The same guy from 12 years ago. 12 years ago? That keeps popping up. Well, we're gonna have to figure out what happened 12 years ago, hey? The SS-5 incident, right? Right, I was gonna title the stream that today. Whoops, whatever. Agent Lang, what happened 12 years ago? Nothing that concerns you. On the contrary, it might just have some sort of connection with this case. And I suppose you have some proof, Mr. Prosecutor. Show me evidence that there's a connection between this case and the other one 12 years ago. Do we have evidence? Well, I guess it's not a yes or no. We just have to... Oh, is it the Mozilla doll? Yeah, pretty much everything concerns Edgeworth. It's kind of funny. 12 years ago. Could be the Mozilla doll. I don't think it will be though. First new movie in 12 years? That seems a bit too abstract. Letter from unknown? This letter! Oh, it was the letter. Cool. I had a feeling it was a letter, but yeah. Although the sender is currently unknown, here is written as follows. Please get revenge for 12 years ago. What? 12 years ago? That's not all. Take a look at this as well. This is a report written by Patricia Rowland to Blaze the Best regarding Knightley. Please read this part here. That thing he laid to rest near the flower bed 12 years ago. Something big is happening here. Jill Crane's murder 2 days ago, and now the president's murder today. There has to be some connection there. And the key to solving it lies in what happened 12 years ago, does it not? You're asking me to reopen old wounds of the Lang clan. Agent Lang, I beg of you. Who's this? Who was that just now? Shifu. Oh, you guys. You idiots! I'm not your boss anymore. Get back to your own post. Sir, we can't do that. What'd you say? Hey, this is being my order. Shifu, we also beg of you, reinvestigate the SS-5 incident from 12 years ago. Desire to reinvestigate, yeah. Perhaps I can, with your help. I got it. I accept your investigation. God, they used the fucking courtroom discussion sound effect for 3 people yelling Shifu. Now then, with that decided, it's my turn to shine. Okay, investigating case from the past, right? And guess what that best tool for that is? The little Mr. Thief. Alright. I don't have the case files. What do you mean? Access to those cameras is restricted, being treated as highly classified information. Why is that? I don't know. But it seems like there were a lot of things that they wanted to keep hidden. Even what I know is limited to what was published in the newspapers back then. That will not be a problem. In any case, please tell us what you know. Sure. The SS-5 incident. Okay. All of these games involve like a case that happened like 10, 12 years ago or whatever. It's kind of funny, but whatever. There's always history behind it. I guess that makes a good narrative. What, 17 years ago? 15 years ago, statute of limitation or something like that? You know, the usual. 10th of February. Police department in this country received a call from a group of kidnappers who kidnapped President Hong, they said. Kidnap? The SS-5 incident was the case of President Hong's kidnapping. They demanded a ransom of $100 million. 100 million? Wait, just how much is that? Such a large amount, she's having trouble visualizing it. That night, my old man was the last person to meet with the president. They were together at the Zhangfa embassy unit until midnight on February 10th. After that, no one knows what the president was doing up until he was kidnapped. With the president's life at stake, the Zhangfa government frantically gathered the money. After that, the ransom was delivered and the president was returned, safe and sound. So President Hong has been president since 12 years ago. That's really... well, being in office for so long is just a small part of how amazing the man is. Lang seemed a bit happy when he said that. And what happened to the kidnappers? Well, a top-secret covert investigation was carried out and the secret trial was held. Trial? Does that mean the suspect was caught? The suspect was Patricia Rowland. Patricia Rowland? Then the reason you came to the prison a few days ago... Yeah, I was put on extended leave from Interpol, so I decided to go back and reinvestigate what happened 12 years ago. First, I had to get a look at the face of my target. So the trial 12 years ago ended with a not guilty verdict. Yeah. Back then, my old man was in charge of every aspect of the president's security, took responsibility for the kidnapping, and was relieved of his post as bodyguard. But he continued to investigate as a regular police officer until... finally found the culprit. It was none other than Patricia Rowland. There was no way she could be innocent. However, the result was a not guilty verdict. In the end, the case went unsolved. Crushed in both body and soul, my old man resigned from the police. What was the basis for arresting Patricia? There was a lot of evidence. At least that's what I think. But I can't see those documents for myself. So that's where my story ends. Is there really nothing we can do? Hold it. Looks like you could use some help. Is that the best? Oh, no! Hey! Look, Francisco. And Mr. Shields too. We finished up with the trial and finally managed to catch up with you guys. Here, take this. This is... oh! It's the case files from the SS-5 incident, sir. Shit. Well, that's convenient. When Roland mentioned 12 years ago during the trial, it caught my attention. Caught my interest. I looked into it immediately and got in touch with Interpol. I expected no less from you, Francisco. Don't get wrong the idea, Miles Edgeworth. I didn't prepare these documents for you, the former prosecutor. I did it for the sake of the investigator taking up the case his father left behind. Sis, but I thought information on the SS-5 incident was restricted to the public. That restriction was placed by the prosecutor in charge of the case. Blaze. Oh shit. However, as a result of the trial just now, Blaze's authority has been revoked. It's all thanks to his son. Fuck yeah! I actually like this kid, Sebastian. Sebastian? leave Pops and his cohorts to me. You guys just take care of the case on your own. Alrighty then. This is perfect. Now we have the files. Just leave the recreation to me. According to this document, it appears that the incident took place right in front of the Tower Plaza. And everyone just walks off. And everyone else just stays like, yay, whatever. These case files, recreating everything should be a snap. Where should I start? Where indeed? According to these documents, actually let's give them a read. The president of Zhangfa, Dijun Huang, was kidnapped on February 10, 12 years ago. The kidnappers demanded a ransom of $100 million. Dai Long Lang confirmed that on the evening of the incident, the president was at Zhangfa Embassy until midnight. Prosecutor placed the best suspect, Sharol. That's it, I suppose. A witness. Jack Cameron. Huh, that's someone. He happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and was murdered by the culprit. So that would mean the place until the president was 12 years ago. No, that doesn't make sense, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Mostly old abandoned buildings, eh? "12 years ago, at this very spot was the Happy Family Home. What's that, Bal? It was a place where children who had lost it." Oh, is this gonna fucking link into what's her name? Was it Catherine? The one from the fucking... Is this where she was orphaned? Or off? Is that the right... Well, no, orphaned off is not the right term. Shit, that's... Where she was forced... Fuck, you know what I mean. Where she kind of stayed because she didn't have parents, right? An orphanage, yeah. The orphanage she stayed at. And the head of it was Patricia Rowland. Apparently, Rowland always referred to it as her home. It seems that suspicion would naturally fall upon her. Okay. And everyone here is going to be transported to the past. What the heck is this? Everything's green. This is a recreation of the grounds of facility which stood here 12 years ago, based on the documents from the police investigation. It appears the bear mounds had piled up here. Yeah, the footprints in the snow were prime pieces of evidence. The snow fell during the day, on the day of the incident. Means footprints haven't been erased further by any snow. Right. Pay close attention to footprints. Alright. Jeez. Okay. Well, footprints first. There's footprints on both sides. Shoe size is about size 7. That's fairly average. Seems we won't be able to tell the culprit is from these footprints, indeed. Sure, it's a big feet, size 11. Geez, you know, it's so unrealistic that they documented absolutely all of this in the case files, but at the same time, they could be very meticulous. Actually, no, it's case files, it's possible. Are those flowers? I see. Oh, I see, they have photos, right. Mr. Cameron's autopsy report. Okay. Time to get every nook and cranny down, eh? Okay, still some. Should examine the flower bed itself after this. What is this phone? I assume this is the victim's cell phone. That's right. Apparently Mr. Cameron gave his eyewitness testimony over the cell phone. After Cameron found the president, it seems that he called his girlfriend, but she didn't answer the phone, so Cameron left a message on her answering machine. The tape is in the case files. You want to hear it? Please. Hello. My fucking god, everything is so oh my god. Of course. She did lose her boyfriend to the... That's right. Hello, Jill. Are you asleep already? I'm in front of the facility now, but something's not right. President Hong is here as of all places, and what's more... Crap. The light just went off. I can barely see a thing now. I can't believe it, but it almost looks like he's being kidnapped. I thought I'd let you know. What was that sound at the end? Seems like it was attacked while I was still on the phone. Agent Lang, may I ask? Was Jill Crane? So it was true. Jeez. Some police are less lazy and file accurate reports, yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Anything else is this? This is the brick that was used as a murder weapon. I find bricks like this all over the garden. I completely expect all the loose ends to be tied up by the end of this case. It's the in usual 870 fashion. According to this autopsy report, Mia caused a blood loss from the blow to the head. Indeed, not only did it spill out from the wound, but it splattered around the wound, the surrounding area. Right. Jack Cameron was a freelance journalist. He was killed because he witnessed the president's kidnapping. Huh. A button? Did you tear it off the culprit's clothes? Huh. That's gonna be like our clutch evidence that suddenly becomes relevant at the very last moment. Managed to take a single photo. Here it is. Isn't that the president? He's being held at gunpoint. Oh, interesting. This must be the scene the victim witnessed. Agent Lang's father is correct. This person should be Patricia Rowland. Why is there only one photo? Anything else to investigate? I don't think so. We can try again. I already checked this area? Cool. I want to check the flower bed itself. A flower bed? According to the data, this facility had 3 gardens. And each of these gardens contain 3 flower beds. Where these flower beds are lined up. Have I seen this arrangement somewhere before? What do you mean? There's a single flower here. That is a lion lily. Very rare type of lily. Did you say lion lily? That's a flower Miss Courtney gave to the president. What's it doing here? Could it be just a coincidence? From Asia. Right. On between parent and child. I wouldn't call it common sense. This is melted. This is mostly melted, but appears to be a snowman. It has a scarf and hat. It must have melted since it was dressed so warmly. One of the buttons that was used for its eyes. Huh. Oh, the button it was used for his eyes. Okay. Is that what she was expecting me to say? Huh. It's lost the button, you say. Well, let's talk to everyone else, see what they have to say. I've analyzed a lot. Scruffy! I'm warning you. Please help me, sir. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? No way you can get confidential documents as quickly. That got me curious. I made a few calls and asked around. And I found out that Miss Montgomery used all sorts of forceful tactics to... Scruffy! You've done a lot for us, Francisca. Promise I will bring this to an end with my own hands. That makes sense. Thank you, Francisca. What about you two? What a skip! Would you look at that? All those folks are turn green. Maybe they're sick or something. But their clothes are green too. Well, I'll be. Yes, Chief. It looks like there's no way we'll be getting a word in. Not that I have any desire to intervene. I assume it's gonna give me the same dialogue. Yeah. I have to check. Alright, what about you two? I can actually... Please ask me anything you wish. Here's the Yadagodasa's badge. The young lady there seems to have made a full recovery. Yep, when you returned my father's notebook, I was able to return my old self. Thank you so very much. Think nothing of it. Do not do anything. The return of your notebook and return of your memories. They were all simply the works of the goddess of law. I don't think either of those things had any relevance to the law. Alright, John Marsh. You have my heartfelt thanks for bringing John back. Oh, he must be adopted based on their age. I don't think, yeah, if she's 26, right? And John's 13. Yeah, no, she absolutely adopted him, eh? Probably from this very facility. I bet you. I bet you that's how it's gonna happen. But that wasn't my intention. John, please wait. May I proceed, Edgeworth? My actions were unbecoming of one who calls herself a servant of the goddess of law. I won't ask for forgiveness, however, she does not, like, I saw her age, yes, the last time I played, and I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? She's 26? I mean, ages in Ace Attorney mean jack shit. They're so inconsistent anyway, but still. Understands a mother's heart. Mr. Edgeworth. I don't get it. What the heck are you two blabbering about? I don't either. It's okay. John. Your mother's a bit strange. It's okay. You know she's 26, right? Yeah. It's okay, John. I don't have a clue either. Patricia's trial. It seems the dust has settled on day one of Patricia Rowland's trial, yes. While decision is yet to be reached, I would say guilty verdict is quite likely. I'm sure a thorough investigation into her connection with Blaze will be conducted as well. That makes sense. After seeing Sebastian today, I know we can put our faith in him. Yeah, he had his redemption arc, though it happened right at the end, rather than build up to it, but that's okay. When you say it like that, I guess we have more in common than we thought. I said a few mean things to them, but the next time we meet I'd like to apologize. Yeah. But for now, yes, at present, solving this case is our top priority. Okay, can I talk to John as well? What do you want? Ah! What's that supposed to be? Give me that isn't gonna lead you over on the film. Right, so it's gonna be the same dialogue. So then, what do we have to do? Okay, let's just leave it at that, shall we? We've had the discussion yesterday. Kidnapping. The exact details of kidnapping, alright. So he says, looked like he's finally starting to warm up to you. Went to the garbage pickup to throw away the flowers found on the body. It's nearby, so it'll be hard to find them if I toss them in a trash can. I went there last night too, but the gate was locked, and that's why you went there again today to dispose of them. Yeah, but when I got there, someone suddenly grabbed me from behind. Right. You sleepy ZZA. Slogan. See. So that's what happened. Well, it'd be too convenient if he saw the face, eh? Okay, we get it. Foreign writing. Yeah. I probably just said English in the Japanese. That makes sense. This was still a bit cold. The cooling unit's power must not have been cut for too long. For some reason, they didn't think to take my phone, so I used to call for help. I see. In any case, it's good that you're safe and sound, John. I don't need your fake sympathy, old man. What an incorrigible child. He's just like a certain someone I know. You mean Edgeworth? Huh, I can examine this. This pillar appears to be burnt. Fire! It's a prank, eh? This door, I remember seeing it from somewhere. Of course you would. Looks exactly like the Grand Tower door we saw earlier. But this is a recreation from 12 years ago. That means this door had been here since then. Rather than destroy it, okay. Seems like she's understood the correct meaning of a saying for once. But if you're using a microwave to do it, don't heat it over for 5 minutes. Oh, Ray. The scene sure puts a chill in your bones. Uncle Ray needs a hot babe to keep him warm. Could you please try to be a little more serious? If that's what Kay wants, I guess I have no choice. Miles, this is where it all began. Isn't that right? Yes, I feel that is the case. Well, as Patricia and Blazes go through, oh, there's so many mysteries yet to be solved. Indeed, it is just as you say, particularly the mystery of what will happen to Kay Ray's love. Isn't it suspenseful? Not even a little. You just couldn't resist, could you, Mr. Shearer? Why can't you ever stay serious for more than a minute? I think he's genuinely incapable of staying serious for that long. This bear-shaped igloo is... Yeah, okay. Bear glue. Bear glue? Three years? What about the summertime? The igloo would melt. Say that again. Say that one more time. The igloo. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put something in the bin and I'll be a sec. God, I love the characters in this game. Shifu, I know some of my players, but I have requests. Please, do a roll call just like old times. Just like old times, huh? Heh, what a lark. Guess I have no choice. Roll call 1. I'm sorry. Roll call with one person is really lacking. That's nonsense. It's got nothing to do with numbers. Even though you're the only one here, pack is always 1, right? You think it's lacking? And how loud enough to make up for the roll call? 1. That man is on the verge of tears. Alright. Shit, now what to investigate? Well, I guess I have logic, right? Is there anything I've forgotten to investigate? These playground toys are modeled after a hair, that's what it's like from the face. The hair loss. For something completely different. It's time for a K quiz! Why did the hair lose? There are 3 choices. I already know the answer. It's because the hair took a nap. The hair's favorite shoes were stolen by the Yaragarasa too. The tortoise trained with the Yaragarasa until they became faster than the hair. 3. Those are my only choices? It's too hard for you? Okay, I'll give you a hint. Starts with the... She wants me to pick number 3. It's a swing decorated with the face of an elephant. It looks like some motor attached to the other side of the elephant. I once thought this crossed my mind of every top class swinger. I only could do a full 360. That powerful motor rotating the swing. There can finally be a trick, rotating with a motor. But wouldn't that be dangerous? Mr. Edgeworth, you can't fulfill your dreams unless you're accessible. Is that the real problem here? Alright, I think it's time to do some logic. Wait a sec. Oh my god, really? Are we connecting this with the fucking footprints? True nature of the monster's footprints. Oh, that's right, because they were buried, of course. Oh, I see. The blaze dog holes in right in front of each 3 flower beds used to be. Something was buried there. Exactly. Now, why would he do such a thing? Oh. God, there's so much fucking evidence.
Take that!
Patricia Rowland to Blaze the Best said that something was laid to rest in front of the flower bed. Which of the 3 flower beds the item was in front of, yeah. So Blaze didn't know exactly where to dig. That's why it's dig up all 3 spots. Most likely, yes. I'm sure Blaze himself was none too happy about that. He went through all that trouble. I wonder what he was trying to dig up. Maybe it's the brick? It's the only thing I can connect, I think. Nope. That doesn't make sense because the brick was already out. Yeah, okay. You need to reconsider the information. Alright. What haven't I investigated? Okay. I've analyzed that, I've examined that. Examined that. Examined the footprints. Alright, maybe I need to examine some of the evidence we have here. Check this photo. Nope, it doesn't actually say. Huh. Okay, what have I not investigated? You know what? Maybe I need to present to Courtney or something like that. I wouldn't know what to present, but Cameron's photo, bloodstained button, Cameron's testimony. What is this? Do you wish for me to crush it with my gavel? Absolutely not! Only a joke. You look quite serious about it though. Shit. I'm at that point in an investigation where I'm missing something, and I don't quite know what it is. I've analyzed here, right? It says, I already checked this area, but it never hurts to take another look, which means I've done everything in this area here. I've analyzed this flower bed. Definitely done that. Definitely done this already. What am I not analyzing? Shit. Fuck me. I swear I've analyzed absolutely everything. I can't see anything else that would... I've done my logic, all the logic that I have. Okay. Notice anything? There was an orphanage 12 years ago, and what's more, the head of the orphanage was Miss Rowe. What's best? They're all people we know, yeah. Hard to think they're not related, yeah. Areas that have changed in the recreation will help us out once again. It's not just Little Thief. Prevent some evidence. Oh, I can present evidence to her? Okay. Suspicious looking nook and cranny. They really fucking nailed that line in. Alright. Actually help when the time comes. When the time comes. But you said I can present evidence, right? It's a really long time. Back then I was just a small kid. So long as Clown has been agonizing and suffering all this time. We definitely have to solve this case. Okay, so those are generic response, okay. What have I not analyzed? Fuck me. Oh, I can talk to Lang? I thought I wouldn't be able to. Okay. 3 flower beds. And snow. Agent Lang, what's the matter? Something strange. I wasn't able to read the SS-5 until now. This place had a... Yes. Yeah, that's right. And yet, I feel like I've seen this exact scene somewhere before. What do you mean? Where did I see this? I just remember. Look, Stephen thought. Should leave him alone for a while. That was it! Okay, I just had to talk to Lang. Well. With weakness, yeah. There we go. Cameron is standing in the middle of the flower beds. President and his kidnapper are standing at the road. Do that. President and his kidnapper were not standing inside the orphanage grounds, so a connection between the orphanage and the kidnapping was difficult to prove. Not like they were seen inside the orphanage after all. No matter how much evidence the detectives gather at the crime scene, doesn't mean squat if the prosecutor won't use it in court. Plays the best had some kind of connection with Patricia Rowland. Figured they had some kind of deal going on. Was Blaze a kidnapper? Father was convinced that Patricia Rowland was the culprit. Father was a highly capable investigator, presumed. Might he have had some other basis for his conclusions besides the eyewitness testimony? Yeah, figure he did. I have no idea what it was. My old man never really talked much about this case. Agent Lang's father, Dai Long Lang. Alright. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Using Little Thief. Oh, you want to hear about the Little Thief's newest feature? Not particularly. Seen it different times. You just wait and start explaining it. Yeah, this is the tutorial in case we forgot. Which is okay, because I haven't. Mr. Cameron's photo, eh? There appears to be a clear contradiction. There's a few things we can do. At least the snowman's there, but we should get rid of the blood, eh? Cameron took a photo of the president from this spot. And he also called Miss Crane, right? That time the killer was already behind him. Can we examine the blood? Thanks. Nope. Guess the blood just stays there, eh? I guess it doesn't matter much, eh? Okay, it's the same thing. No new text, no stress. Lang, you got anything new to say? Other than the present, you do. After the SS-5s, the Skyward Sword 5 incident, the president completely changed. Well, he must have felt like his trust had been betrayed. I guess it's only natural. Cut off all ties with the Lang clan, putting an end to our deep bond of trust. My old man wanted to at least apologize in some way, so he tried to go see the president more times than I can count. Of course, the president refused to meet with him. He wouldn't even give him the time of day. I don't know if it was from the bodyguards, but there were times when he'd come back all beaten up. Me standing around talking about the past doesn't do jack, does it? I shall be the judge of that. Now keep telling us what you know. You're still as tactless as ever. Well, I figured you'd say as much. The fall of my old name was before the Lang family that has failed to protect the president. That's what we became. My old man started to investigate the case like he was possessed. Could someone be so driven by obsession to really conduct a proper investigation? Sheesh. Really don't pull your punches, Mr. Prosecutor. Don't think I blindly trusted in his investigation just because he's my old man. His investigation was meticulous down to the last detail. Apparently, he even conducted a thorough interview with each and every kid at the orphanage. He interviewed every child. I wonder how fruitful his results were. I don't think there's anything I can present to him at the moment. It's still going to be the roll call stuff. Okay, it's still the roll call stuff. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. We need to check this snowman because there's a glove thing on it. I won't risk it until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Hey, handprint. The juice. Yeah, here we go. Although, there still was what that looks unnaturally lacking. Marked by one of the children at the orphanage. No, perhaps. It was taken by an entirely different person altogether! Yeah, let's deduce. The snowman. Wouldn't you say it's missing something? Ah, its right eye is missing. Precisely. What's more, that missing eye happens to be in our possession. Huge contradiction arises at. The location of the victim, because it's blood-stained. Holding on to the button. Furthermore, the button was stained with blood. In other words, he grabbed the button after he was attacked. For example, if we were to picture it this way. After being struck in the back of the head, Mr. Cameron lost his balance. As he was falling, he reached out his hand to the nearby snowman, but could not support his weight, and he collapsed while still grasping the button. That means Mr. Cameron was near the snowman when he was attacked. Huh. Yeah, can we be certain that there is? Yeah. a lot of footprints on the right, though. Re-examine his shoes, huh? Okay. These shoes should match the footprints, however, these shoes, it's like they were not, it seems like they're not used the one by the victim. They changed them, huh? You'll see the laces were tied up strangely. And the size doesn't seem to quite fit right either. Were most likely made by someone other than the victim. Okay. The question now becomes, where was he killed and carried from? Is there anything else we need to investigate here, or is that it? I already checked this area. Cool. In which case, I would think that I've investigated everything I need to in this side, so I'm gonna go change to recreation. 3 disasters. Okay. What do you mean 3 disasters? Oh, the fire, yeah. There's one thing that caught my attention. If fire occurred first, something that should not have been there. Footprints. Are they really Mr. Cameron's? They're from size 11 shoes and the 80 footprints match up. Didn't we have this? Okay. Okay, let's examine this a bit more, because I didn't quite do it. The one-eyed snowman, it goes all the way up to my shoulders. Size a gigaton glass. Oh. This is the president just before he was kidnapped at gunpoint. The president was strong, but there's no way he'd win against a gun. I mean, he kind of did, because he had the fucking... pin that stopped the gunshot or something like that. Examine the state of the other recreation once more. Okay, so you're saying we have to... Okay. Okay, I do need to go back to the other recreation. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, this is new. Highly likely that he was killed near the snowman. Let's take a closer look. Ooh, what's that? Nothing. I thought it was like a burn mark or something. Guess not. He examined these. There's some size 7 footprints, but it looks like there are multiple people walking back and forth. It'd be difficult to determine who these footprints belong to. Sad sight to look at. Can't be helped. Snow and ice both melt away with time. Mystery is the case of the sword. As time passes, those mysteries melt away while you continue to keep your cool. You do realize I'm racking my brain trying to solve those mysteries during a case. Hello. It appears the outside of the facility was also decorated with flower beds. Wow, there are flowers that bloom in the winter. Snow's even piled on top of the flower bed. Indeed. Seems a little cold and it gives off a refined taste, even though it's just a recreation. Indeed. You both said indeed. What am I looking for here? It's gonna be the same, huh? Have I analyzed everything, or was that it? So there's still something I haven't checked. Okay, time to do this and see what it pops up. This brick missing. Oh, that's what it is. That's the murder weapon. I was like, hold on. Yeah. There we go. I was wondering what we could do. Yep, it seems to be the right size to fit in that gap perfectly, indeed. There we go. And try to sneak up on behind Cameron. Person picking up the brick, huh? But that clashes with what we're seeing here, huh? This is a huge issue, eh? This is strange indeed. This recording is based on his own. I could choose which. It's the photo probably.
Take that!
Cameron probably didn't even take it. It was doctored by someone else. We have proven that whoever killed Mr. Cameron has also moved the body. For what reason would they have to deliberately move his body? Perhaps the culprit wanted to falsify the scene that Mr. Cameron witnessed. Under the street light, and took a photo with Cameron's camera. Camera. Fuck. They really did that. After loading a new roll of film into the camera, the fake photo was taken. So this photo must have been taken after Mr. Cameron was pulled. Huh. Exactly. This was not the scene Mr. Cameron actually witnessed. So this photo was forged evidence. Yeah, then how'd the blood get there as well? That isn't the only piece of evidence that indicates what Mr. Cameron witnessed. The blood, yeah, or that. Precisely. We should listen to the recording one more time and confirm what was said. Where else could the president and kidnapper have been? Yeah? Nope. Hold up. I didn't even get the chance to check the recording. So I'm gonna lose that. I'm in front of the facility right now. Something's not right. Of all places. The light just went off. Looks, the light just went off. He must be inside then. No, you don't know, do you? So it wasn't there. Said a light went off. Over here?
Take that!
Nope, that's wrong. Hold up, let me double check the statement again. Okay. I usually when I'm in front of the facility right now, but something's not right. President Hong is here as all places. And what's more, crap, the light just went off. I can barely see a thing now. I can't believe it. It almost looks like he's being kidnapped. I thought I'd let you know. Has something to do with the light. I can tell that. Let me save it again. Okay, where else could the president have been? A light just went off. Yeah? That's dumb. If a light went off here? I'm just guessing because I have no fucking clue actually. A light went off, can't see a thing. Only place I can think is here then. It's wrong. I'm glad I saved because I'm fucking wasting my thing. Am I too hung up on the light going off? It's just the center.
Take that!
Okay, I have no fucking clue. Holy shit. I'm actually fucking stupid, I guess. Hold on. Yeah, I know there's a light that's off in the image. Unless he means this one. Here?
Take that!
Because I pointed over here. Are they, like, back here then?
Take that!
Nope, that wasn't it. Well, I wonder what the game over screen for this is. Yeah, to come this far only to lose the truth. But it seems there's nothing I can do now. What do you mean? We're in a fucking investigation. Thus, the truth was lost for all eternity. Alright, I'm glad I saved. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Alright, double checking. There is a... You say there is a light that is off. Okay. It's this one up here, or it's this one. I only imagine he's standing over here then. Am I silly? The flower bed, maybe. Nope. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck am I doing wrong? Am I thinking about this incorrect? Holy shit. If they were there, he would have still seen them because you're right next to them, right? If it was near the snowman, the light's off here. Unless he's over here? I already pointed out there. What? I'm so confused. Do I actually point at the light?
Take that!
What? That's not the question though. Okay, you can't blame me for that. The question was, where could they have been? It wasn't, what did Cameron say that's curious about the current state of affairs? It's like, no, where could they have been standing? You expect me to point out where they are standing, not the fucking... That was just poor phrasing of the on the game's part, or the translation part, one of the two. I would imagine the game's part. You wouldn't think, like, the light went off, yes, but you're supposed to... The question posed makes you think. You're supposed to figure that out from... You figure out where they were located based on that statement, not point out the specific light lamp. It's a 50-50 with the two lights, but it doesn't ask you to point out the lights. It asks you to point where they're standing. I literally put the cursor where they are standing. And it said it was wrong. That's just bad question. That's a bad question. That's a flawed question. Because you're asking for an answer that just isn't that. Fucking hell. Right. Press the Y button and change recreation. Press the Y button? What's a Y button, Mr. Edgeworth? Okay. The question is blood. And the brain. Definitely in that case, this blood must belong to someone else. The one in charge of the schedule plays the best, that's right. Could have been simple to falsify that information. Okay. That would mean, at the time, the bloodstains here had not dried yet. Huh, okay. Wouldn't new contradiction arise in this recreation? Yeah. Is that the only thing I can examine? I can examine this again. A yellow flower has fallen here. It's called a lion lily. No, it's the bond between parent and child. So something I need to deduce with the blood. The autopsy report, right? Maybe? Huh. Something's messed up, you say? Is the fire? Someone other than the victim, Cameron. I'm gonna reread that quickly. Precisely. Okay, run. Cameron's clothes are soaked in blood. The bloodstains have not dried yet. A new contradiction does arise in this recreation, but I don't know what it is. Oh. I don't think the fire has any relation to it. Bludgeoned to death, February 10, around 1 AM. I'm gonna try the autopsy report. It could be wrong. Damn it! Is it the fire? Guess it's the fire then.
Eureka!
Oh my fucking god! I fucking scrolled way too far. That was stupid. Well, look at me. I'm not gonna have any fucking points.
Eureka!
Oh my god, it's the fucking fire. Of course it is. This is a clear contradiction. Do you see how this bloodstain is broken up by the remains of the fire? This is proof that the fire occurred after the blood had scattered around this area. Before the murder, it seems that information is suspect as well. If fire had broken after the murder, then the child who started the fire should have seen the body and bloodstains. Why then did they not come forward as a witness and put Blaze at a great disadvantage? There should be some records of the fire in the police department on a different case file. It's gonna be the fucking son of one of the two chefs. I fucking bet you. I just remembered why I recognized the scene. A long time ago, I saw a picture of my old man. It was a drawing resembling this scene. Huh. Something a child. Okay. Nothing else here. Is it gonna say nook and cranny or... No, you already checked this area earlier. Okay. I really need a revive of my PP or whatever. My health bar. Already checked this area earlier, but it never hurts to take another look. Does that mean I have logic to put together? Hmm. Anything to do? What? I guess I put these two together. They both have to do with Blaze, we'll see. Okay, I do then. As one of the kidnappers, it becomes more likely that what he dug up yesterday is connected to the abduction. This treasure. Ransom. Oh, interesting. Certainly possible. Okay, there we go. Covering some of my fucking health bar. Thank God. My God. We got through that. Holy shit. That was a good investigation. Kind of obtuse in one point, but hey. Shifu, I'm back! I brought the info on the fire the kid started in the photo of destroying your father's office. Also, I've been waiting for this. Hurry up and hand him over. Also, what was that also? Dogen? Of course he's gonna show up. Why didn't I think he's gonna show up? Everyone's gonna fucking show up. There's a picture drawn by the child, depicting the night of the incident. What now? Sorry, but it's gonna have to wait. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. No, you need to listen. Why do you think my old man had this? Perhaps he obtained it during the course of his investigation into the incident. Although I don't know why he would have concealed it. Agent Lang, might I be able to see the details of the file? Yeah, sure. You guys should listen to the guy that's... He clearly has something important to share with us that might be related to the case. I don't know why he says we have no time for this. What the fuck is going... Oh, God. The boy who started the fire snuck out of bed on the night of the incident. Seems this boy went missing several days later. What? Don't tell me that he witnessed something he shouldn't have. Huh? Apparently, the boy left some stuff behind at the orphanage and was taken as evidence. What's this? That's the other oh my God. Do you recognize this? Yes, I know one piece of evidence that's related to it. That's the other horn.
Take that!
I don't know what it's doing here. But isn't that the missing horn from this Mozilla doll? No way, this came off the president? You know of it. Yeah, I've noticed the president kept it close as a decoration. Close by as a decoration. Notice how strange one of the horns was missing. You twist the horn, this doll will play back any previously recorded audio. We might be able to hear a different recording. This is possible. It's currently on the 51st floor of the Grand Tower. Hey you! You heard that, right? Yes sir, I'll be right back! Chief, I've got the mighty Mozilla doll. Hold on. Give it over to the prosecutor over there. Insert the horn found at the orphanage into the doll. perfect fit. Well, can you hear anything? It's Hong. It's Amy. It's been a while. I saw that the news that you would be coming to this country. Amy. I suppose send you a message. Please stop the playback. Judge Courtney. Stop it now. It's a boy, your son. He's just been born. I'm sorry. That's all I want to tell you. His name is John. John Marsh. It's a fine name for him, don't you think? Did you say John? Are we waiting in the courtyard of the orphanage at midnight? No way. That was my... John. What's the meaning of this, Miss Courtney? John is not my real son. Well, that's obvious by your fucking age. Of course he knew. John's mother, Amy Marsh, passed away about 5 years ago. She and I were cousins. Since we were young, we've always been really close. We were often mistaken for sisters. That's why, when she passed away, I thought it was only natural that I look after John. Also, there were circumstances that prevented me from revealing his father's identity. I never even told John his father's name. And now it's all been revealed thanks to this recording on that doll. Hey, John, was he the president? Really my dad? Yes, he was. Well, that's a bigger twist than I expected. Not surprised that he's adopted, though. How she became acquainted with the President Hong. Can you tell me she worked at the orphanage? Yes, after returning to this country, Amy left her job as a diplomat. She always had great passion for charity work, so she began working at the orphanage.
Knuckle back!
But she never showed up at the scene of the SS-5 incident. What's with that? You actually forgot about this plot point. Someone had been following her the whole night. After that, Amy never got the chance to see the president again. So she died 5 years ago. This conversation must be painful for John. Alright, hey John. You thirsty? I'm part of this too. I'll listen until the end. Besides, I can afford to buy my own juice. Shot down by a kid. The secret meeting from 2 nights ago. I wanted to tell him about Amy's death and that you were alive and well. But I see. That's why you couldn't tell us your reasons for meeting the president until now. I get it. She would have to reveal his connection with John. I brought a bouquet of lion lilies so that he would understand I truly did know about Amy. Those flowers are a dear memory of the present and Amy. The first present she received from the president was a bouquet of lion lilies. But even now he has passed away. If only he was still alive, perhaps I could have introduced him to John. Shifu, I'm sorry to interrupt this atmosphere, but there's something I need to say. Oh, what is it now? Can't this wait? Well, actually, there's one last item that's been delivered here from St. Far. I have here the president's will. Huh. This is... Agent Lang, does that will have something to do with the current case? You bet it does. It says here, I hereby acknowledge John Marsh as my own son. What? Are you certain that will was written by the president? Yeah, he entrusted it to the Lang clan even before the SS-5 incident took place. I have to appraise it back home by the name of the Lang clan. This is the real deal. Huh. Considerable controversy. However, he left behind a will just in case. I don't believe in myself, but there's no room for doubt. John Marsh, you are the son of Di Jung Han, the president of Zangfa. John? Alright, well. Yeah, we're gonna save, and I think that's where I'm gonna end off for today. It's quite late. I shouldn't be streaming this late, but I felt like it, so it's okay. Alright, well, see you next time. I don't have time to do a whole nother part. It's nice that this is portioned into parts like this, though. But yeah, I'll see you around, and next time I'm gonna continue with this case. I'm really liking this. I really want to finish this game. I'm so interested. I'm so invested. But yeah, it's like almost 2 a.m. So good night. Bye. Thanks for dropping in, BDP.